Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 40, as I always do before I play any games. I'm a little tired today because I didn't get the greatest sleep last night. So we'll see how it goes. I was debating whether I should stream or not, but here we are. I'm going to start at around the 1 minute mark, so in a few seconds from now. And I forget, was yesterday terrible? Yeah, yesterday went terrible, hey? Okay, here we go. Mate in 2. Mate in 2. Yeah, I am tired today. Ay, 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 ay. I told you I was tired. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wow, fatigue is real. Fatigue is real. What did I do last move? I took the queen, didn't I? What did I do previously? Maybe I didn't take the queen, but then what would I have done? I'm very confused. Are you telling me what did I do last time? Oh no, it was this one. Okay, yeah, sorry, it was this one. Okay. Oh, someone messaged me. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's not important. Okay, back to business here. Mate in 3 or 4. Winning the rook. Can I check here? Here, this mate. We are black. Check. Doesn't. Quite, no, I can go check and then win his rook. And I'm realizing now how am I stopping him? I guess I'm just going to queen before him then. And mate threat. Rook f2. Then I win the bishop at the end, although that'll still be equal though, won't it? Because I can win. Oh, no, I'll be up a knight. It's still pretty close. Those pawns are very strong. So I don't like that one. We just are mating here. And there should be enough. I think I can take... yeah, that should be enough. Oh, what's with all this messages? Okay, one message is enough. I don't need a million. Mate. Yeah, I am tired. Makes me, honestly, if no one shows up, I won't mind it. Because then I will stop early. Because, yeah, I am tired. I probably should have listened to my body a little bit more before starting the stream. I don't know. I thought I could push through. And I am pushing through, but I can feel it. I can feel, like, behind my eyes, just my eyes want to close. Holy crap. Can you guys hear the messages? Geez. It's so annoying. Like, if I don't reply, I'm probably busy. I think I can take and then rook d8. So why can I not just take here? Breakthrough. And thinking about take, check. And that should be good enough. We have a check. And then a mate in 2. I think I had this one yesterday. Can I take the bishop? Yeah, they're getting harder now. Check. If he takes, check is going to be mate. So he would need to, so that's just mate, yeah. And I think I was going here. Yeah, mate in 2. So I could trade queens. How about this? This is a mate in 2. We have a check. And it should be a mate. It looks like a mate in 2. MJK, I'm not sure what you mean. A link? Oh, no, I'm doing a puzzle streak, sir. So this should be mate here. And, well, let's look at the forcing move. If king h5, then maybe queen h7 takes mate. And if he pushes, it's going to be the same thing. So, actually push, I didn't look at this line. Oh no, I did, right? Or did I? So check, check. I don't know about that. Oh, maybe it's check and then mate. Okay. And we are black. My king is too active. Now, do I want to keep pushing that pawn or just start gobbling? I think I want to start gobbling because if I push, his king is going to go here regardless on the next move. Unless I want to go all the way to h1, which is possible. Because then I take, and then he'll be on g1. As opposed to taking, but I'm much faster here. So we're going to start. Now, do I want to play here? I don't think so, because I think you might have b5. So we bring in the king. Okay, we are white. So we have a check. And the only legal move is rook e3. And then I just take, and it's mate. So it's a mate in 2. We are black. So let's look at a check and mate in 2. We are black. I, 'cause, 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 ' I guess I take on e1, and his rook is kind of overloaded. There's a fork here. Okay, so we have check. If here, then we're picking up the rook, should be winning. If here, it's mate. If here, then looks like mate and 2. Yeah, so I think I'm picking up the rook, but what if I don't? Well, it doesn't hurt to take the rook. And we have queen h4. So do I do that right away? It appears I do. And what's going on here? Excuse me, so sleepy. What about knight d5? Because I'm threatening to queen, and I'm threatening his knight. If he takes my knight, then I'm queening. If he defends b1, I take his knight, but my knight is still under attack. But then again, I'm also threatening to queen again. So that seems to work. Okay. His queen might be trappable. And then I can go here and I have his Zwischenzug. Or can I go here to start? Maybe I just go knight d5 to start. Yeah, I think it's knight d5. And should be a mate in 2 here, except we're under check. We're in check. So I don't really want his queen getting active. So maybe king h1. Then again, if I do take, it is a piece. So we just have to see if we can get away with this. Because we are threatening mate, so this is pretty tricky. So if we take queen f1, king h2, there's a check here. And the problem there is I can't escape checks. So I do think we move the king. And why not king h2? I think this is why. So I think, yeah, I'm going to h1. Okay, white to move. I just want to check the message that somebody keeps sending. I thought I heard a message. I don't see one though. Okay, well, we have a check on b7. I can take his rook, but I'm almost mated here. So I think I want to go for the check. 7 viewers. Hello, viewers. His king has limited squares. He's got 3 squares. If here, I think there's going to be a mate. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a mate there somewhere, somehow. Check, and then check, and then, yeah, that's mate. Okay, so that's if he goes to e8. Actually, he only has 2 squares. And then if he goes to d8, I could force the queens off, but that doesn't help me. Yeah, so that one is a trickier move to have to deal with. Wonder if I could then play g3. Queen b7, king d8, g3. But I would really like to mate the king. I don't see how. Because I'll only be up a pawn there even if I don't even know about g3. Like queen b7, king d8, g3, queen moves somewhere. What am I doing? I don't think it's g3, but you would think it's taking on b7. Queen b6, and let's say he goes back to d7. Then I can take on e6. So queen b7, king d8, queen b6, king c8, knight a7. And then king d7. Yeah, it feels like there should be something there, but I don't fully see the end. I'm going to look at this one with the engine. I'm going to look at this one with the engine. So had he come here, yeah, that is a key move. And then here I was going to go 97. Yeah, that's winning. Multiple moves are winning. Okay, I don't like that puzzle though. Moving on, we are white. Still making good time, actually. Hello, Saeed. Yep, I got it. We got it. Okay, queen g8 looks pretty good. Can he afford to just take a pawn? Maybe. Queen g8, rook takes e6, takes check, king a8, king a7, and then we have check. So I think this does work. At least he can't take on e6, I don't think. What if he moves the king ahead of time and I take... It's still similar. I think that's winning. Okay, so does it matter where we go? I don't want to go here because of the check, even though we're probably still fine. Same thing here. So I think I want to go to b2. And now we take. Okay, that was kind of a strange puzzle. So the most natural move is to take on h6. After g takes h6, I'm not sure what I have. That really seems to lead to nothing. Strange puzzle here. Yeah, I'm so sleepy. No, this is interesting. I have no idea here. What if I could go queen h6? I think I lose material if I do that. I mean, check, bishop h7, check, and plus he can just escape. Yeah, so this is very strange to me. I don't see the win there. Oh, there's a fork. Oh, I'm so blind. Oh, I did it too quick. And right near the end. Why do I always do this? I found the idea, I got excited, and I didn't verify. And I was almost done, and I had a good time going too. Why do I do that? I get excited and I don't calm down. Oh, I gotta start over. Oh my God. I got excited. I gotta stop getting excited. Oh no, Rabbi yeah, I got excited. I got excited. Oh man. And today is really bad because yesterday I wasn't tired. Today I'm very tired. Yeah, so that's not good. Sorry if I'm not talking, guys. I'm quite tired and disgusted at myself at the same time. But I am catching up here pretty quickly. So that's good. We have a bishop, so I might be able to take and then check. Yeah, I think we go check and then mate. White. Probably here. Here. Yeah, so what if I go king f6, rook e1, and then knight g3? And then I think he's in Zugzwang. Maybe. Like he moves the rook maybe to e3. But then what? He's still fine there. I cannot figure it out. That line almost works. King f6, rook e1, knight g3 almost works, but I don't think it fully does. Ugh. King f6, rook e1, knight g3, and then rook e3. Not rook e6, I meant rook e3. The alternative is putting the knight somewhere that can give it a check on the next move. So one of these three squares. Can I get there in 2 moves to any of these squares? No, I can't. No, I can. I have knight h4. So maybe it's knight h4. Either now or after king f6. So knight h4. Let's say he gives us a check. And then king f6, rook c, or rook f1 check. And then maybe I can go back knight f5. No, because then he could take and then promote. But yeah, knight h4 is the only way I can get to one of these checking squares. That's the only way that can happen. So maybe I go there after king f6. So king f6, rook e1. I didn't see what you wrote, Saeed, but please remember not to suggest moves while I can still play them. And then knight h4. But I think he can still just take on d6. Although I'm not so sure, because if I take, promote, check, then check, take, and then check in there. Holy crap, that would win the queen. That's insane. That should be like 2,600. Because we would end up skewering the queen. So that would be king f6. That's if it goes rook e1. It might work, but it's so complicated. Also, maybe I just go to f6 mate. I might be overthinking this whole thing. Or knight g6. Like if I go king f6, rook d1, d7 check, rook d7, knight takes. I let him queen, and then it's just it's mate. So I think that might be it. And I think the problem I had with all of that is I ended my calculations prematurely not wanting black to queen, but it's okay to let him queen if we checkmate, right? So king f6, rook e1, e7, rook takes e7, knight takes e7, and then the only legal move is for him to queen or under promote, and then it's mate. Is there anything else after king f6? I don't think so, because he has to stop me from playing e7. So I think that is right. And this one was simpler than I made it out to be. I just was on the wrong track. So how about a check and then take with my pawn to keep an outside pass pawn. And then my king is just too active. So I am going to play this. We are black. And we're down a pawn. We might have mate in 2 here. It looks like we do. Okay, so we have a check. If he blocks with the rook, then I have rook e3 check, and then we win the queen. So we win the queen, period. And we are white. So we're up 2. Well, no, we have 2 pawns for the exchange. My tea is cold now. My tea is cold now. Okay, so it looks like we have a forking square. So there could be an invisible fork here. I don't see it though. We could also maybe put his king on a forking square. If he goes here, we may have rook b1, but our bishop is hanging. Okay. Oh, his rook is hanging. So yeah, I just play rook c1 and then take his rook. I somehow didn't notice that his rook was hanging. Okay, that was oddly simple. So here, what is this? White has 2 knights for the rook. If I take his queen, he would need to take my queen. And then I could trade and then take his knight. And we're down a pawn there. So I don't like that. What if I take his knight first? And then take his queen. That's no better. Could I actually go HG? Could I go HG? This is complicated. HG, if he takes on E2, on D2, then I have a discovery, but then he's okay, I think. Okay, so takes. No, this should be good. I'll be up the exchange. I think I miscalculated this before. I'll be up the exchange. His pawns are scary, but I think I can stop it. So I'm going to take, and then the Zwishin, it's not even a Zwishin, then we trade here. It's just an order of operations. And then we take, okay, I don't really like that puzzle. We're only at 28. Okay, we have the open H file. We have no good checks, which I'm not loving. I like to have checks. Oh, excuse me. How about rook d2? I'm threatening to go to h2, f2, and I'm threatening the rook. So we have 3 big threats here. That looks good to me. Whoops, we're in check. Yeah, so first we take, and then we take. Okay, so how about a check? If he takes on h3, then I have nothing. So we want to take with a pawn. And which pawn is a difficult thing to say. Let's say hg and rook g1. Then I have check and then rook h1, which is winning. So that should be winning. Okay, we are black. I think I just have a mate in 2. So a very strange puzzle. And we are white. I think I'm winning his rook after check. Okay, he can block once though, but then I can attack it again. So I think that's the solution. Oh, of course, this is just mate in 2. Oh my God. I'm so sloppy. Because he can block with the queen. I was thinking here I was just going to attack it, which does win. But I overlooked that he can block with the queen. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. Yesterday I had no excuses. Today I am tired though. Yesterday I was not tired. Today I'm very tired. So it's going to just get harder and harder from here to hit my goal. But I will try. I just need to be less sloppy, which is apparently a tall order for me these days. So we have check, and then bishop or queen h6. Both should be mate. I think I can just trade rooks, and my king is too active here. We are white, picking up his bishop. This should be a mate in 2 or 3. He has to go this way. And then what? Because check, he can come back and defend. But I'm going to have a discovery. It should be winning. Okay, well, he just lets me do a mate in 2. He being the computer. Oh, this is our bishop. I'm going to fall asleep, guys. I'm going to fall asleep. How did I not see this? We are white. There's a fork here. Is that good enough? No, it's not good enough. Like the material wise, it's not good enough. Materially, it's not good enough. Could almost take here. Maybe it is good enough. It is good enough. I'm up 2 pawns. Jeez. Check. And we're up a bishop. We have bishop c7. And chat is very quiet today, which is fine with me. They're disappointed. What is happening here? Been streaming for 40 minutes. I'm so sleepy. is maybe just push the pawn. Bishop f6. Push again. I think I'm going to push the pawn to e6. I'm not seeing other ideas. I'm not sure about this one though. And well, there's this and then check. But I can just move the king again. Yeah, that was a strange puzzle. Okay. So, what to do here? If I take, if bishop c6, bc6, queen a4, he has king d7, amongst other things. Maybe I go queen a4, double attack. But then he has bishop d7. Oh, maybe I just take on b7 then. Check. And then we win the queen. Take and then breakthrough. Zugzwang. Push. Take, take. Push here, and then, wait, that can't be right. Yeah, it is, right? So king h5, g3, take, take, king g5, and it's zugzwang. No. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. Holy crapola. Okay, I mean, yeah, I should have calculated this, so shame on me. But for some reason, I thought this was winning. Oh, he can get back in time to, yeah, he can go here. I missed that. Yeah, okay. So I just needed to push. Yeah, sorry guys, I know. I'm very sloppy. I didn't even calculate that. I thought the other line was winning. Oh boy. It's another one of these nights. And I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. I am far too tired. Far too tired, far too sloppy. See, I'm not even calculating anything. I'm just sloppy. Okay, we are black. I can barely keep my eyes open. This is the truth. Let's get rid of his pawn and get rid of this. I think I made a bad call in streaming tonight when I was too tired. Okay, maybe this one will be the one. I can go check. I can get a piece back. Okay, so guys, honestly, today I am going to wave the white flag. Okay, because for the moment I started the stream, I told you I was really tired, and I'm struggling to keep my eyes open, quite literally. I didn't sleep very well, so I I was torn if I should stream tonight or not. But uh, my stream has been gaining some momentum lately, so I wanted to kind of keep that going. So I did decide to stream, but I'm just too tired and I'm making way too many mistakes because of purely that fact alone. So I am going to leave it here today. Um, it's rare that I give up, but I'm just exhausted. So I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for dropping by though, and yeah, checking in. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with some more energy. If I don't have energy tomorrow, I won't stream. Okay, so thanks for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow. Take it easy.